BMW 3 Series is the yardstick of sporty driving pleasure, by which all other contenders in the premium midsize segment are measured. No secret that the BMW M340i sedan is one of the most popular 3 Series offerings, and now it features a mild hybrid technology, providing a temporary 11 horsepower boost. The inline-six 3-liter unit still generates 382 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque. As for performance, the sedan does 0 to 62 miles per hour in 4.1 seconds, while being electronically capped at 155 miles per hour. But is the 48-volt mild hybrid having a real-life impact on the driving experience? The extra 11 horsepower not be immediately noticeable, but in tight overtaking situations, they make a difference. It also helps reduce the fuel consumption and the much-hated turbo latency. In addition to that, the 48-volt generator allows the car to shut down the engine more silently and to start it more quickly than before, improving even more the start-stop functionality. When the vehicle is softly decelerating, the combustion engine can be switched off so that it can be replaced by the electric generator itself. Most of BMW's facelifted models received mild design upgrades, with the occasional exceptions to the rule. One of those exceptions is the 2023 BMW M340i facelift. The redesigned M-Lite 3 Series was unveiled in May 2022, and it is now landing in customers' hands. The kidney grille retains the same size, but the outer edges are thicker, giving the car a shark-like nose. The headlights are slightly slimmer, retaining their overall shape, but with new graphics, which now resemble a 5 Series more than ever before. The laser lights option is gone, but the adaptive LEDs get blue or black stripes inside, somewhat retaining the unique look of the lasers. Beneath the new grille and headlights, larger air intakes replace the old, smaller ones. This is probably the largest area of improvement. The shapes are also simpler and cleaner, while the honeycomb air intake makes the M340i look sportier. Also, the gap between the kidney grille and the top edge of the front bumper has been reduced in size to emphasize that shark nose. Out back, the M340i's taillights remain the same, but the rear bumper and diffuser are different. What's even more interesting is that most new M Performance models have received quad exhaust pipes, but the new BMW M340i does not. Instead, it sticks with the trapezoidal standard exhaust, which is more traditional. The exhaust pipes inside are also larger than on the outgoing model, ranging from 3.5 to 4 inch. Even more, if you add the M Sport Pro package, the 2023 BMW M340i gets a black trim, black chrome exhaust tips, M Sport brakes with red calipers, a rear trunk spoiler, and even blue accents inside the adaptive headlights. To bring the M-Lite even closer to the M3, a carbon fiber roof is offered as well. The M Sport steering wheel is the same as ever. Beefy and covered in high-quality leather. The M Sport seats are also superb, thanks to their side support, hugging your body during spirited drives. Live Cockpit Plus features the BMW curved display with configurable 12.3-inch instrument cluster and 14.9-inch central information display. The multi-input, 8th-generation iDrive system is operated by voice, touchscreen, or iDrive touchpad controller. Navigation, Bluetooth, USB-C ports and multiple over-the-air updates for map data are included. The new toggle shifter gives the central console a cleaner look, but that comes at a cost: the inability to manually shift your own gears. And that's the reason why all BMW 3 Series models come standard with paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. As always, BMW does a great job with its braking system. The front brake discs measure 13.7 inches with 4-piston fixed calipers, while the rear brake discs measure 13.6 inches in diameter with single-piston floating calipers. In all driving situations, the M braking system provided great performance and an intuitive feel. Comfort is one of the driving modes available for the M340i with the M adaptive suspension and electronically controlled dampers. The others are Eco, Sport Individual, Sport, Sport Plus and Adaptive. The latter uses data from the car's sensors and GPS data to predict the steering and suspension settings in different driving situations. The sport modes can be further customized by adjusting the throttle response, steering input, suspension settings and shifting characteristics. In comfort, the 2023 BMW M340i delivers a slightly bouncy ride on straight roads. The steering input is on the soft side as well, while the throttle mapping is toned down. As with most modern BMWs, the comfort mode caters to a normal daily driving routine. On the other hand, once you switched over to the adaptive setting, the M340i is a lot more leveled on the road while retaining a smooth ride. Naturally, the adaptive mode will adjust the car's driving characteristics when cornering, but it won't be a one-to-one match to the more aggressive sport modes. In the end, the adaptive mode is one of those things you should simply set it and forget about it. A quick switch in the Sport Plus mode, and the M340i Facelift is showing its true colors. A stiffer suspension, tighter steering, aggressive throttle and a more aggressive transmission. The variable steering is now sharper on center, with less of a dead spot and increased precision. The suspension, in combination with the rear limited slip differential and XDrive system, allows to enter and exit the corners with ease. The body roll is nearly inexistent with the M340i staying compassed on its feet. As soon as you turned off the DSC, the rear end will got even more joyful, but not recommended on slippery surfaces. While still in the sport mode, it's hard not to notice the precise gear changes thanks to the ZF 8-speed transmission. The steering is direct and connected to the asphalt, and the M340i XDrive feels quite grippy thanks to the Michelin PS4S tires. Of course, these tires perform even better on dry surfaces. There is also an M Sprint function, which combines several settings into one. If you overtake and quickly need all the power, you pull back on the left paddle shifter for 1 second, then the car drops to the lowest viable gear, and the Sprint function kicks in. The M Sport exhaust with flap control is also standard on the BMW M340i models. The 2023 BMW M340i XDrive sedan comes with a manufacturer's suggested retail price of $56,850.